Hey, beautiful people. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If it resonates with you, please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Sorry to send a message. I just said a prayer. We can see what messages we have for the collective. So I have a download because I wasn't even planning on doing this reading. But before I share the download, when I took this deck out of this box, we have the Devil card. That was on the back of the deck. I didn't start shuffling yet. Another deck that I took out, we have the Three of Pentacles. I don't know. It's giving collaboration or I don't know. We'll see. But for some of y'all, yeah, I was drawn to watch this video. So I know it's a download because I don't just... At this point, any video that I'm drawn to, it's for a reason, for a message. So the video that I watched, it was a girl, 16-year-old girl, had made a false police report. Maybe I guess it was on X or something like that. He was 27. And so, the police pulled up to her house and it was her and there was a lot of people there. And he was trying to ask, like, one of you guys called this number, and everybody was denying it. They was like, no, we didn't call. And he was like, well, we got a ping from this location. Because whoever called, they told the police that her ex-boyfriend pulled a gun out on his sister and pointed at her, and then he beat her or whatever. So, they took that seriously. And then, so long story short, it was a false claim because the police pulled up to his house and the guy was actually calm talking to them. And that's what the police was explaining to them. He was like, you lying about something like this, like it could have ended badly. Like that guy could have lost his life because we're under the impression that he's dangerous, right? And so it was three friends. I don't know if it was, I think two of them were sisters. But the one whose boyfriend it was, ex-boyfriend, I think that she actually made the call, but it's like her sister took the charge for her, took the rap or whatever, because she ended up going to jail. And I'm trying to see what else I wrote down about it. So I don't know, there's somebody, for some of y'all, and my thing is lighting up bright red as I'm about to say this. Somebody has made a false police report, or it could have been multiple false police reports that somebody has made on you. And for some of y'all, it's like, because that's what he was saying in the video, the police officer, he was like, it's been multiple phone calls from that number making police, so it's like somebody was being very just devious and, very vindictive, calling the police on somebody as if they wanted the police to shoot them or something, you know what I'm saying? And at the end, the police, he was like, if y'all admit, if you give me the honest truth, then I won't charge you or whatever. And then that's when the girl was like, okay, I did it, but it really wasn't her. It was her sister that did it. And then once they put her in the police car, the same girl who took the rap for her sister, she already had a warrant for a failure to appear in court for something. So it's like, she just set herself up. So I don't know. There's somebody that you're connected to. Because my other deck, when I took it out, we have silent treatment. So I don't know, for some of y'all, this could be somebody that I don't know, maybe could be giving a silent treatment to, right? Or this person could be giving you the silent treatment. On the back of this deck is the King of Pentacles. So whoever this could be a King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, or whoever this is, they could be connected to someone with those signs, or this could be your sign. This could be somebody's husband or wife. Six of Cups, this could be somebody's brother, somebody's sister, somebody's friend. Yes, because in the video, it was like they were all, my thing is lighting up bright red. It's like they were all doing it together, right? They're aware of what they were doing. They was intentionally calling the police, and this is something that, like I said, they did it multiple times. And I don't know if this makes a difference because, or if this may be the significance of someone's story, because the guy was 27. Well, she told the police it's either he's 24 or 27. The police was like, you don't know how old your ex-boyfriend is? And she said she wasn't talking to him long. I don't know, she could have been lying, but the girl was only 16. And as I'm going through the cards, look, we got the 5 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups. So for some of y'all, whoever has done this, whoever has made some type of false reports on you, this could be past energy. This could be something that could still be going on. These are people or person that you left out in the cold. That's why silent treatment is here. So there's somebody that you left out in the cold, or you pulled your energy back from this person. It could be multiple people like all working together doing this. So for me to watch that video, either somebody, this could be to come, or this could have happened already. This could be happening now. Somebody's going to end up going to jail for making false or police reports. And my thing is lighting up bright red. Y'all, I have a salt lamp and I have another diffuser. And they usually light up with different colors. Like right now, one is like kind of red, the other one's blue. But right when I said that, they were in sync. They were both the same exact color, that red color. So that's confirmation of what I said. Somebody either they got arrested, or this is future energy where they're getting arrested for making false police reports on somebody. And it's like, because it's like obviously the girl did that out of spite. Because when the police asked, he was like, why did you, the one that admitted it, which was not, and that's confirmation because the thing's lining up again. So whoever's doing this, they're doing this out of spite, or whoever has done this. Because the police asked, like, why did you do this? And she said that the guy kicked them out of a house or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. But I don't feel like she was the one that did it. Like I said, I feel like her sister, because that was her actual ex-boyfriend. That she, so for somebody, this could be, like I said, because with the 6 of Cups, so this is someone's brother or someone's sister that could be involved in making these police reports. That thing is lighting up bright red as I'm saying that. So for some of y'all, yeah, some type of brother or sister. And then when I split the deck again, we got the King of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. Yeah, somebody was doing this to win. But then look, right behind is the 2 of Wands in reverse. This didn't work as they expected it to work. This plan was a fail. Just like in the police video, they thought that man was going to get arrested making false police reports on him, and they end up getting arrested. And the reason is because that wasn't a first time offense. It's like they had made multiple false reports on this guy. And so for some of y'all, it could have been multiple false reports on you too. Yeah. It's like the 6 of Wands with the Hangman. It's like they were doing this to have you stuck in some type of way. I don't know. It's like a way to trap you. Yeah, but look, justice. So for some of y'all, justice is being served. Some of y'all, somebody got tied up into the justice system by doing this, or this is to come. Somebody's going to get put on display. Yes, it's like this is coming to light. Yeah. Tell me more about this whole story. Yeah, I don't know. For some of y'all, this could be, I don't know, it still be different for everyone, but for some of y'all, it could be like a group of like 3 females. Oh, my thing is lighting up bright red as I'm saying that. Yeah. And then look, the 6 of Wands. For some of y'all, it's 3 or more females, or a group of 3 females for somebody. And this thing is lighting up bright red as I'm saying that. They were determined. I mean, they were determined to win. And it's like, hey, now it backfired. That's why you don't do things out of vengeance. Yeah, for some of y'all, these people, I don't know, this is family members. That's crazy. Do y'all see how that just fell? Well, that happened for a reason. Some of y'all, this is family members or someone that you have a family with, or someone that you're connected to by family who you let go. Some of y'all, this was some type of sexual connection with this Knight of Wands, whoever this person is, right? This is somebody that you let go. So even if it wasn't a relationship, for some of y'all it could be, like I said, someone you have a sexual connection with. That's for somebody. But for some of y'all, this is family members. Or if this is not your family member, like if you have a child or something, like the person that you have a child with, their family or friends, or because this is Three of Cups. Either way, these are people that you know, that you left out in the cold, that you let go of, for some of y'all specifically, or some of y'all you distance yourself from them, giving them the silent treatment, whatever. These people is making false reports on you, and somebody is going to get locked up, or somebody has got locked up for doing this. Yeah, because did he say? Yeah, because he said they were getting charged with filing a false police report. Yeah, look. So we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, look, somebody's stressed out. Somebody is stressed out. Look, they so stressed out they had to step outside and light up a cigarette. Because somebody this has caught up to them. Because it's given someone made several false police reports. And for some of y'all, with this Page of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, some of y'all, somebody could have been making false reports, because this page is giving child. Someone could have been making false police reports so you could lose your child. So you could be King of Wands, Queen of Wands. I was gonna say, because I heard Capricorn. Some of y'all, you could be a Capricorn, or any of these people could be, or this person could be a Capricorn, but Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And that any of these people that could be their sign, or this could be your sign. But somebody was making false, like, police reports or false reports, so somebody could lose a child. And now this Chariot was at the bottom. So I don't know, somebody could be a Cancer. They can have Cancer in their chart. Any of these people. Yeah. Look, we got the Knight of Swords. Look, they're angry. And then the Nine of Swords. So it's like somebody's angry. Yeah, because they're under judgment. Someone is angry and stressed out because they're under judgment because of the things that they've invested in. Yeah, they were in this King of Swords energy, being very ruthless. Well, I mean, the Five of Swords is not here, but I'm picking the energy of willing to win at all costs. But it's like they were being very ruthless. And that's why God was like, oh no, your ass is under judgment now. You gonna lie on this person and get, like, what? Legally trying to get this person. And that's what they were saying in the video, right? Because the police was like, you know, things could have turned out differently. Because they're expecting this guy to be violent. They told the police that he pulled out a gun on his sister and he beat her. So, you know, if the dude could have naturally been the type that, you know, gets overstimulated or something, or, you know what I'm saying, he could have responded differently, and they would have just shot him like that because they were under the impression that he was dangerous. So that's a very serious offense. That's not something that can be taken lightly, you know what I'm saying? And for some of y'all, that's with the law. For some of y'all, God knows this, right? And this judgment is not just with the law. This is God's judgment. For some of y'all, this is God's judgment. I split the deck. We got the Hermit card and the Nine of Swords. So for some of y'all, this person could be a Virgo. So you could be a Virgo, or this person, any of these people that's part of this group who's making these reports, or these people could be connected to a Virgo or something like that. But yeah, they in this Nine of Swords energy, feeling stressed out. Yeah, King of Swords. King of Swords, because there was some type of investigator. Yeah, somebody investigated this. Just like that police was not taking no shit. that police handled that situation well. He wasn't nasty or nothing, but it's like every time they try to deny it, it's like he had a rebuttal from, like, until finally, like, towards the end, he was like, look, I don't want to charge you, but I need your 100% honest truth. If you give me the 100% honest truth, I won't charge you. So somebody investigated this, right? They investigated this false report, and they're seeing that this is not true. So it's like somebody, oh, I don't know, I just saw jail in my mind. Somebody could be going to jail for this, or somebody, like I said, could have went to jail. Yeah, look, this Hermit, for sure. And what I'm getting with this Hermit too, though, is it's just giving someone, this is like coming to the lights. Somebody could have told somebody to do this. Somebody could have paid somebody to do this. Or somebody could have paid somebody to do something, right? Maybe that's what's being investigated. Yeah. Someone offers somebody money. So maybe somebody offered someone money to make these false reports, or this is something different. Somebody offered somebody money to do something. And it's some type of, I don't know, this was being investigated. I just heard, I'll be fresh as hell, let the feds watch him. I'll be fresh as hell, let the feds watch him. And for some of y'all, the feds could be watching this person or any of these people. Yeah, look. The Hermit, this Hermit card again, and the Three of Pentacles. There's a group of people plotting against somebody. Look at this gun. That's why I said someone could have offered to pay somebody to do something. These people could have been grouping up to take somebody out. Because I'm drawn to this gun. You know, that's crazy. For some of y'all, these people, this person, there's something very symbolic. Someone's a Virgo for sure. That's in a situation. But it's like these people were plotting against you, right? They had intentions of, someone paid somebody to take somebody else. And it's like these people were making, it's either them or someone that they're connected to were making false police reports on you. Even though they were the one that was planning this. So that's why that's why God is setting this karma up. That's why this Judgment card is out here. You know, I'm seeing with this too. Another thing, the way I'm reading also with this Knight of Swords and this Judgment card, this is God. God is in this Knight of Swords energy, enraged. God is enraged, y'all. Right? This judgment that these people are receiving or about to receive is going to be very harsh, because it's like, not only did y'all plot to take somebody out, you went and called the police and tried to have the police look at them as if they were the victim. And you're plotting this. That's crazy. That's this Judgment, God. Yeah, this keep coming up. This Hermit card and the Three of Swords. See, they're disappointed. Someone's disappointed because things did the way things turned out. Those girls thought, they just knew that they was going to have that dude in jail, or even worse, taken out by the police. And it backfired on their goofy asses because somebody went to jail. And when it took the rap, she already had a warrant arrest. Or yeah, she already had a warrant out. For some of y'all, there's several people that's in this heartbroken, disappointed energy. Several people who was part of this plot. And I keep looking down at this card. I'm telling y'all, somebody was investigating this. For sure, somebody was investigating this. Oh, man. That's wild. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Anything else on this, Holy Spirit? Yeah, 3 of Wands, and it fell on top of this Knight of Swords, and we got on the back of the deck. 3 of Swords in reverse again. I'm getting 2 things. Well, for sure, for some of y'all, it's giving God. For some of y'all, these people piss God off. It's like God came through like, look at this sword. For some of y'all, these people woke. These people made God have to come off of his throne to give judgment to them, because these people, it's like with this 3 of Wands, they had the nerve to, it's like they were sitting back waiting on you to get arrested, or something. For some of y'all, for like maybe a child to be taken away from you, but they was waiting on you to get in some type of legal trouble, all while they were plotting on you. So that's why God is like, God came down with like someone like a vengeance. You know what I'm saying? That's why this 9 of Swords is there. Holy Spirit, give me one more. Give me something on this 9 of Swords. This 4 of Swords is in reverse, and it fell on top of the 3 of Wands, and on the back of the deck we got the four of Cups. Yes, for some of y'all with this, the 9 of Swords, when I asked to clarify that we have the 4 of Swords, for some of y'all feeling these people, they're experiencing like a lot of anxiety. My thing is lighting up red as I'm saying that. They're experiencing a lot of anxiety and stress. Don't know what to do, right? With this 4 of Cups, because it's like this was rejected. They were determined though. They were determined, y'all, and that's possibly why they made several reports, just like that girl did in the video. But that last report, that's what got them in trouble. Yes, so we got the Knight of Cups in reverse with the Empress in reverse. So some of y'all, this could be some type of mother figure. This could be like a Libra, Taurus. We have Empress in reverse, but it could be Emperor. So some of y'all could be some type of father figure, or it could be anyone that's connected to these people. But for some of y'all specifically, it's some type of lover, because we got the, or ex-lover, or someone connected to them. Right, because we got the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, 7 of Wands. Yeah, for some of y'all, this is definitely some type of mother figure or something. Yeah, 6 of Swords. This is somebody you moved away from. Yeah, but they didn't realize you were so protected. That's why this all of this that they were doing got rejected. God knows that you didn't deserve this. Yeah. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. This was a bad investment. Because it's like these people, for some of y'all, that's what I'm getting. For some of y'all, these people were making false reports on you, and it could have sparked up like this investigation, and then it's like the stuff that they were doing could have been brought to the light. I'm getting that this was a bad investment. Yeah, look, 7 of Pentacles in reverse and Ace of Pentacles and the Devil card. Let me flip this around so you can see it. These people are dark. For some of y'all, these people are trying to take you out for money. So that's what my thing is lighting up bright red as I'm saying that. So that's why, that's what could have, with them making false reports on you, I don't know, that could have sparked up this investigation, or it could have been something else. But that's why God was so enraged, or is, for some of y'all. God was like, no, no, you have the nerve to plot to take somebody out and then make false police reports on them, trying to get them tied up in the legal system, knowing you're doing what you're doing. Evil. These people are operating this devil energy. I do want to get one more card before I close this out. Holy Spirit, what's this this judgment card? Give me something else on this judgment card. So we got real estate and origin. I don't know. For some of y'all, this could be, I don't know, whoever this is, this could be someone that you either you share a home with or used to share a home with or something like that. You know what? Right when I said that, y'all, there was another, dang, what was the girl's name? I don't know if I want to pause the video to find out. It was a girl that was with this guy, and she was doing the same thing. She was setting him up. She was calling the police and making false police reports saying that he had drugs in his car. Like the police would be searching his car. And I don't know how she found out it was him, but long story short, she ended up hiring a hitman to take him out, whatever. And they have her like on video talking about it. But the hitman was like an undercover cop. And like, it's crazy. Like when they told her, it was like they tricked her. They was like, yeah, your husband, you know, got killed or whatever. And you should have seen the way she was like a paid actress, like crying, like, oh my gosh, and you know, all this being fake or whatever. And then later on, that's when they told her, like, yeah, he's still alive. So I don't know. That just popped into my head. So that's significant to this reading. So somebody, yeah, look, as I'm saying this, origin and trap. And at that time, they were still together. It's not like they broke up. It was an ex or something. So for some of y'all with that card, this could be somebody that you could maybe still either live with, or like I say, you once lived with, or this is someone that could have been to your home. There's something significant about a home. But it's like, yeah, this person was planting these seeds to trap somebody. Just like in that video, that girl, she was trying to get him locked up so she can get his money. It's for some of y'all, yeah, whoever this is, these people are, these are money hungry people. They're ruthless. They'll do whatever for money. Yeah, I can't make this up. Trap again and alliance. Yeah. These people are teaming up or have teamed up to try to trap you. So for some of y'all, like I said, they tried to take you out. That was their intentions. And then they was like, okay, if we can't take them out, let's try to get them locked up. Let's trap this person. Cannot make this up again. Look at here, y'all. Alliance and death. These people teamed up. These people formed an alliance to cause someone's death, right? And had the nerve to make false reports on this person, knowing this is what they was doing. That's why God came down with that rage. Yeah, look, readiness after this. I feel like this is God's energy. These people thought they was going to cause a death for somebody. That's why God came out, and memories in reverse, because God was like, no, it's not time for the collective to be on an obituary. It's not time for them to go. And I said so. So now God, this is God charging at these folks, because they tried the right one. They dealing with. Matter of fact, let me find out real quick. Holy Spirit, give me more on this Nine of Swords, because we literally have the Nine of Swords and the Four of Swords in reverse. And I'm reading the Four of Swords in reverse as somebody that's heavily stressed out. That's how I'm getting it. Somebody is heavily stressed out. Holy Spirit, give me something on this Nine of Swords and this Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this marionette card is in reverse. These people, yeah, they're heavily stressed out because they couldn't control the narrative. They couldn't control the situation. They try to control the narrative. They say, I'm going to take you out. Now I'm going to get you locked up. And God said, hell to the no. Yeah. They just knew planting the seed will work. And that's why they're so stressed. Because it's like, it's backfiring. Somebody is going to, yeah. And now we have fate and loneliness. It's someone, now they're fated to be lonely. This is their new reality. This is what they created for themselves. It's going to be in this lonely energy, right? Next card, right? Because they were stubborn. They weren't listening. These people could have been getting warnings like, stop doing this. Stop trying this. Stop planting these negative seeds, right? They didn't listen. So they've created their own fate. Relaxation is in reverse. After that is introvert. After that is loss. These people are going through losses. Not only are they losing material things, yeah, natural disasters at the bottom. These people are going through losses, experiencing natural disasters. They're angry. But this is their karma for doing this. Because God was enraged. God is enraged, y'all, that these people had the nerve to do this. They're experiencing loss. For some of y'all, if it's not loss, some of these people could be experiencing physical loss. Like they could be losing relationships with people. It's fated for someone to be lonely. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. Loneliness and homeless. It's fated for someone to be lonely by themselves with nobody. Y'all see how that kind of moves? Yeah. Third wheel. Some of y'all, it's 3 or more people that was doing this behind your back. And for some of y'all, there was some type of lover or ex-lover that was dealing with somebody that you know or you're connected to that was part of this plot. Plus, give me one more card on this natural disaster. Libation. For some of y'all, these people, okay, they were trying to physically take you out because we saw that gun. But for some of y'all, these people did some type of spell work to try to cause some type of natural disaster to take you out. But it's like it could have backfired, and that's why they're in this energy, or they're just upset because it didn't work. Yeah, we're supposed to trap you once again. You were supposed to fall into a trap. And these people are angry because you didn't fall into their trap. Yeah, one more on this natural disaster. Yeah, I can't make this up. Stress just came out. And live and learn is in reverse. These people weren't learning their lessons. They're being stubborn. They were giving warnings and they would not stop. And for some of y'all, these people are now experiencing different types of natural disasters. And it has them in this stressed out energy. But this is their karma because they pissed God off. God had to come off his throne. You see, I can feel the energy on this card. It's a strong force. It's like it's a very intense energy of anger. God was not playing. Because these people, because these people are full of pride. That's why they weren't learning their lesson. These people are full of ego. They were never going to stop unless God stopped them. And for some of y'all who knows, they could still be trying. Yeah, look, next card. They still could be trying, except they're adding more people to this plan. They're like, hell, I'm not gonna be part of this plan. I'm not gonna try to do it anymore because I'm gonna get hit with karma. So I'm gonna try to get somebody else to do it for me. And they don't realize that they're still gonna get hit with karma because it's all about your intentions. You don't have to pull the trigger. It's just like the girl that tried to get her husband taken out. She hired somebody to do that. Yeah, these people said they don't listen. All right, last card before I close this out. Yeah, this reservation card is in reverse. And then look, this right card. This is a spell work card. For some of y'all, somebody did some type of spell work on somebody, like a lover. Yeah, that's why hesitation is here. So remember, we saw that that third wheel card. Some of y'all, someone had like a lover that was connected to them, that was a part of this plot, whether it was like the police reports or the actual plot to take someone out. And I don't know, they was doing spell work on them because it looks like they're not dealing with them anymore, this romantic connection. But it looks like that's why we have this right and okay card. It looks someone did spell work on somebody, and that's why they were willing to be a part of this plot. You know, that's not, at the end of the day, we have free will. We know what's right and what's wrong. So this person still could have chose not to be a part of